Level 4, Geography. Oh, look, the outer circle. Welcome back, everybody, to day 34 here in Blueprints. I just recorded day 33, but I locked myself in pretty early, so I decided to cut out the entire day. Nothing happened. You did not miss a single thing. Absolutely nothing. We did get a lot of dig spots and a shovel early on, but then I got a security door and that was my last exit, so unlucky. Anyways, we will see what the game gives us here on the west gate. And I think we're going to go for the schoolhouse and we're going to try to get all the schoolrooms in succession. That could be very helpful. Let's see if we can do that. The question is whether or not there is something in here. I don't think there is usually. Right? Oh, I went in. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I'm not sure where exactly the border of the room is, where it starts deducting a step. Alright, I think we're gonna go for library, because I like the turn to the right usually here. Okay. Here, straight left would be good. Chamber of Mirrors. Oh, that's interesting. Could also try that, because I've not managed to ever do that. It's also the only free one. With that, it doesn't require us to spend a gem. I had 12 gems in the previous episode, and we just got to the foundation. We kind of had everything done until foundation. I had 12 gems already. It was crazy. Okay, I think we're gonna go for Chamber of Mirrors, just to try. Okay, it opens the other side. Let's see if we can get to the other side. Straight left would be good. Oh, classroom. Yeah, we said we would also go for classroom. That costs me a gem. Do they all cost me a gem? I'm not sure. Let's try. Let's try. Grade 1 is simple. We know about grade 1. Now here, we can get another classroom to the right. Do they always go to the right? That's not good. Let's try. Let's see. I'm just experimenting at this point. Okay, we do want to go to the left now. So we could draft a den, which I'm going to do. And then here to the left again. Oh, we can do a classroom again. Let's go. Grade 3. Have we been here? I don't think so. Oh no, maybe we have. No, we have. We've been in grade 3. Okay. This is chemistry. Do we have a straight classroom at some point? No. They always are like left or whatever. Oh, we can get another den. Huh. That gives us a gem, which is good. Which we need for the classroom. Greenhouse. Okay, then maybe parlor, because that will give us the prize. Hopefully. Don't really care about the greenhouse. The empty boxes both have true statements. The blue box has a true statement. This box contains the gems. Okay. So this one claims it contains the gems. Okay, wait. The empty boxes both have true statements. Okay, this is a hint at which one, where the gems are. This is also a hint at where the gems are. So our trick of just using the singular gem clue doesn't work. We actually do need to think about the puzzle here. So if this one is true, then this one is true too. The empty boxes both have true statements. That means these ones are true and this one is false. This box contains the gems. Okay, but that's not, that can't be. So this has to be false. That means this one is false. That means this one is true, so it's in the black one. This one is false. That means this one is false. That means this statement has to be true. So it has to be in here. I'm not sure. Seems to be too easy. But it's correct. Okay. Alright. Straight right. Perfect. Let's go classroom. Level 4. Geography. Interesting. Oh, look. The outer circle. Wow. Oh, new music. The seeker of signs. Okay, we got all the signs here. The devoted circle. What does it say there? The devoted... Can't read it. The devoted moon is what it says. And the rogue moon. Okay, there's the devoted moon and the rogue moon. This is the nuance, Orindia Aries, the Raja Arc Aries. Here's the Insei, the Aisei, and the feather nuance. The outer circle. We have Veya. Here we have Veya, Fenmora, Mora, Daja, and Mamora. And here we have... What does that say? The in eclipse and the is eclipse. And here we have the Isle of Orsay, the Three of Tides. Oh, these are the Three of Tides. The Isle of Orsay. And here is Orsay. Oh, these are these three here. Okay, I get it. Okay, these three islands are these three. The Three of Tides. Ah, that's because they're in the water. So 1, 2, 3. We have nuance on the left. We have feather nuance. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are the 8 places. Okay. So we have 3 isles. We have the 2 nuance. Orindia, Eraja, and Arc Aries. Okay. Nice. The Seeker of Signs. Not sure what this helps me to do. Not sure how this symbol helps me to figure out which one is which. Oh, this is the moon. And the one that we have in the house is the in eclipse. Alright, it's the in eclipse. But what's the in eclipse? Oh, there's more. The Orosphere, Third Era. The Spiral of Stars. This is where we live, right? This gives us the order of the stars. Sun, small moon, us, Saturn or whatever that is. Then whatever that is, then whatever that is. The North Circle. That just shows us the whole thing from the north, I'm assuming. The South Circle, it shows infinity here. Interesting. Infinity is at the bottom in the south. The Sacred Circle, 46. Rotation 46. The heck? And it shows us this symbol here. Oh, we need to actually look at this drawing as well, okay. Moraven. Morajai. This is where the game box is from. Vera, Korarica. Orosphere. So this is Orosphere. And this is Orindia. Okay, Okay, these are like two different worlds. Kind of. What can we see at the... okay, there's a blind person guided by a bat and an eagle. There's a tree with two towers. A path leading to it. Fruit along the way. There's hooded people, 6 of them. And the sun. They are carrying boxes. These look like the boxes from the parlor game. Or they could be more agile boxes as well, maybe. And then there is a path to the flag. And a lot of these symbols that point to the flag. Okay. Dude, I have no idea. Oh, look at that. Oh, you can't properly see that here, but here you can see that these have numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rotation. Oh, look here we have symbols of the places. South, okay. That's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Okay, we will look at that in a second again. Mora. Huh. This looks like sand dunes. These look like mountains, and this looks like river. That could be a hint at... because I do remember the lines, right? The not Sigma, what are they called? These things that we manipulate in the Sanctum. We need to have the proper lines, and this is probably helping us to figure out which lines they have. That's cool. So there's like lakes here. There's lakes everywhere. These don't seem to be too different from each other. These Orindia ones. Or is this just on the other side of the world? Potentially. Yeah, potentially this is just on the other side of the world. This is like the front side of the world. The Great Tress. Ace. Saja. Oh, did I look at the picture here? Not really. We have a lot of people with flags here. Okay, there's civilized or like more hooded people on the left and more basic dressed people on the right. Looks like this could be the king. And then there's a lot of people waiting in line to talk to him. Here we have modern people doing work, intellectual, crafty, entrepreneur kind of work, figuring out the stars, the universe, looking into the stars. Here we have angels, 2 different angels. We have the one, isn't that the farm angel or something? And that's the, I call it the cleaning angel. Not sure. This side is also darker here. This side is generally darker. I feel like just from a composition, if you just close your eyes kind of, I feel like the right side is darker. Also these angels, the right one is darker than the left one, right? Okay, so here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 islands, but only one is big. If we look at the... this could be those. 1, 2, 3, 4. This could be Orindia. And then this would be Moraven with a flat piece. Then a bunch of small ones here. Can't say that's correct. Where's the north circle? Here. So this is definitely, this little hand here looks like Cape Cod in the US. kind of, but the other way around. That's Morajai here. This part is here. And then that is probably this one here. But that means this part is Orindia. Yeah, this is Orindia. And then when you look at it from the south, this is probably Moraven. Yeah, okay, I get it. This is Moraven here. This long piece here is that piece here. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 structures. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's Moraven and that's Orindia. So that helps us to figure out which symbols are where. At least 4 of them. And we know that whatever is at the South Pole is infinity. But there's nothing pointed here in the South Pole. And also nothing here. Weird. And this symbol refers to this place here, Korarika. So this symbol refers to Korarika. Interesting. We're gonna put a drawing up here in a sec. Geography worksheet. Identify each realm on the map. So this is, what was it called again? Moraven. Okay. This is Moraven and this is Orindia. Nice. So based on this drawing, what did I say? This then would be that. Oh, damn. And the fourth one would be this. And then in Orindia, we have the flat bit, which is this. And the one to the very right, well, we don't know which one exactly, because they're kind of, if we follow this line, probably counts like this, kind of. It cuts through here. So we just know that one of them is that, either this one or that one. Okay. And we know the names. We know that this is Nuance. Very nice writing. Arch Aries. This is Orindia. Well, Orindia Aries. And this is a Raja. Okay. Then we have the Orsay Islands, but those are off to the right. Okay. Are these one place maybe? These could be one. The Isles of Orsay could be one realm, which means we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the islands are not marked here, which would be the 8th. And here. Oh, hot damn. Okay, so if you put, what was this name? This place's name again? Korarika. That's Korarika. That's Morajai. And this is Vera. The Isles of Orsay. Then we also have the small the Isles of Orsay. Okay. But these seem to kind of belong together a little bit at least. Huh. The spiral of stars. I don't know why there is an eye here. Or what is that? I feel like there's a little eye, like an information icon at the top in the North Pole. And then there's the infinity sign at the bottom. Here it says Insei. And here it says Seja. I say. Orsay. Aha, yeah, because these are the Isles of Orsay. Okay. Ah, that's the Atlantic or whatever. The sea. That's the Asay Sea. Okay. So what I'm thinking is, if we put this realm, which is Korarica, in the middle, then we go to the bottom right. Okay, it's actually incorrect. Because I thought if you go from here to the bottom right, you get this symbol. But that's to the bottom left. And if you would go to the top left, you would get that, which is also completely off. Okay, I don't know. Or is that a top view? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Yeah, and we actually know the exact sigil of the Fen Ares because of the passport, right? So whenever we get the Sanctum access to this sigil, we can just copy it from here because we know exactly what it looks like. Okay, let's see what the kids did. Maybe they're helping us. Directions. Identify each realm on the map below. 5 out of 7. Patricia. So she has 5 right. It's not too off. This could be right. This could be right. Here, I don't know. I think this is probably wrong. Which means one of these is wrong. Which means this would be correct. Damn, I can't draw shapes. Okay. Then one of these is probably wrong. This is the... Okay, then this one is right. And then this one would be that. Okay. Let's see if that matches with the other ones. 4 out of 7. Which ones are correct? That one's not correct. That one is correct. That one is correct. That one... Okay, this dude just knows Orindia very well. I'm assuming. So, which shape is left? This shape is left. I hope this isn't a political statement. Oh, interesting. I'm curious. I'm curious. That. Okay, so this person, C-. Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay, we actually have this symbol here, which doesn't show up. This could be the Isles. How do we draw this? So he's saying that the Orindia Ares actually have a different symbol. And he also swapped these two. No, wait, what did he swap? Yeah, these two. He swapped these two. Okay. 5 out of 7. Correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think our symbols are correct according to the government/school. And the political statement, let's write that down because that's actually interesting. I'm going to do that in yellow. The political statement is that this one actually has that. This one has This and that. Okay. Political statement. You can't read it, but it doesn't matter. Okay, cool. I think I got it. This could also be routes of communication or routes of trade. Oh, wait, let's look at the... So let's use another color quickly. Let's use blue. So what they're saying is that this one is connected to all other ones. This is basically the main place. Okay. Then we're saying this one only connects to mountain and here. This one connects to that one and that one to that one and that one to those guys and those guys to the mountain. These are the trade routes. The seeker of science. And then the mountain back to here. Yeah. I don't know why these are not... Well... Because, what is this? Orindia Aries feels kind of off here because they're not trading with the Arch Aries or a Raja, which makes me feel like they're intruding. So it could be that since the Orindia Aries are only connected to, what is it called? Korinkra or whatever. Maybe Korinkra invaded this place and pushed the people off to the Isle of Orsay. And so now it's occupied by this other continent here. And the Arch Aries and the Raja do not agree with it. That's why this is a political statement. And then here, these two are swapped in the person who made the political statement. Why? That I don't get. I'm not sure if that's a mistake. That could just be a mistake, to be honest. Caitlin. Okay, cool. Oh, my eye. The Arch Aries, that's the northern place, yeah. It has a little bay. I'm not sure. It has the Raja. Oh, Raja is at the bottom. Reddington. Oh, we're here. We're actually in the Arch Aries. Okay. Huh? Fen Aries. But why are these called the Fen Aries? Fen. Okay, so apparently the northern place is called Arch Aries, and the Fen... Is the Fen Aries this whole place? No, the whole place is Orindia. Not sure what Fen Aries is. But, yeah, I think I'm good. So here, we want options. Coryard would give us options, definitely. Might go for that. We can do 7 redraws. Let's do a redraw and let's get another classroom. Perfect. Okay, level 5. Can you find the difference? Art class. Okay. That's better than I could probably make it. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Plain and a bride. Art prompt that draw 2 things that share all but 1 letter of their name. Draw 2 things that share all but 1 letter of their name. Okay. That's useful. Robot. What the heck is that? I mean, that's a robot, right? Gregory. Oh. Is that the mountain? No. No idea. Corn. Acorn. Draw two things that share all but one letter of their name. Ah, acorn and corn. All but one letter. Robot. Robo. Obot. Robo. Hey, what's this? Maybe this is not a robot. Maybe this is a... This is not a robot. Two. Spelling incorrect, yeah. Tooth and two. I get it. Oh, that's it. Okay, so basically the lesson here that they want us to understand is whatever the heck. They want us to understand what this should be. But I really don't know. To me, this looks like a mountain. But what is this brown thing at the top? Damn it, the problem is we have to understand this. Boat, crown, stage, sage, bat, crow. I've not seen that one. Did we ever have a robot in this game? I don't think so. Toy. Don't know, man. Don't know what that means. I think I'm gonna move on to the left here. Maybe bedroom? Or we could try redrawing and hoping for a classroom to the left. If that's even a thing. Okay, we're running out of options now. So maybe I'm just gonna go with the East Wing Hall. And head to the left. Instantly using the key, of course. Alright, the problem that we have is that we're running out of options. We only have one path to continue. Not very good. We could go to the left here. I think we're going to do that. History worksheet. History is penned by the victors, yeah. We can't see the colors properly, but it looks like red and black won. Next slide. Huh? Okay, let's look at the lesson. Okay, black and red fought. Oh, I didn't want to press, damn it. Red won. White had to fix everything that was broken. Red was thriving and had marches, parades, and engineering power. Okay, that's it. This one I didn't quite understand. There's a lot of red hats. But red is still unhappy. I mean, yeah, because you fought the war. Okay. Alright. Red won against black. History worksheet from Chris, multiple choice. Who was the first crowned ruler of Fen Ares? He only has 50% right. Prince Learson. Which city in Fen Ares is named after a historical figure? Okay. How many sons did the fourth king of Orindia have? 60 and 6. 60 and 6? No freaking way. I mean, I guess it could be. How long did the War of the Fifth Era last? Which realm did not ally with Fen Ares? So Fen Ares is kind of the Arch Ares area. And the Raja, so Arch Ares is in the north, Eraja is in the south, and Nuance is somewhere completely different, no? I know it's also here. So Raja, Arch Ares. I don't know. What flag was forbidden to be flown at full staff after the war? Black flag, that's probably correct. Okay, we have a lot of sheets here, so we need to figure this out. Who was the first crowned ruler? This dude only has 2 wrong. He's saying General Teskin, Reddington, 2 kids, 22 years, Arch Ares, black flag. Black flag, they all say black flag because they're very certain about it. He says a Raja did not. Arch Ares? A Raja? How long did the War of the Fifth Era last? The entire era. How many sons? 2. Who was the first crowned ruler? They all say something different here. Reddington. How many sons? 60 and 6. How long did the war last? Which realm? Raja? Which flag? Okay, let's think about this history sheet for a second. So I'm pretty sure they all got the black flag correct. Which means here we're down to 3 correct ones, here as well. Here we're down to 2 correct ones, and here to 3. Okay. Let's see if they have a common understanding of anything. So 2 say the General Teskia. Maybe we could put that down here. So 2 say Reddington, Oris, Reddington, Oris. 1 says the Prince Learson and 1 says the Desiletes. Then we have 2 for Reddington and 2 for Oris. 1 says 60, 1 says 2. Someone else says 2 as well. Most say 2. So I would almost say that 2 probably is correct if they have a unified understanding of that. Which would mean that that one is incorrect. Next we have 22 years, the entire era, 12 years and 22 years. So just by majority, maybe it is 2 years. Someone says 12 years. Okay. Okay, then we have Eraja, Arch Ares, Arch Ares. Okay, 2-2. Okay, maybe we really have to try to deduce the results here. So this one has 2 more, this one has 2 more, this one has 1 more, and this one has 3 more. Which city in Fen Ares is named after a historical figure? I don't know. I remember reading about Desiletes at some point. Maybe we do need to try to just see if we can make this work. Let's say Oris could be correct. Let's say Oris is the only one correct here. which means Reddington is wrong. And Oris is correct. And Reddington is wrong. Okay, then everything here would be wrong. Oh, that could actually even be true. But Arch Ares would be wrong. Then that one has one more true too. An entire era of war seems very unlikely. I would go for 22 years. Because two of them had that. That means Desilets is wrong. And the Raja is wrong. Then this one has one more correct. So it has to be General Teskin. I don't believe that. Maybe. General Teskin, then that would be correct too. 1, 2, 3. That means we only have 3 correct. Can't be. 1, 2, 3. Here we have 3 correct. Here we have 4 correct. Here we have 3 correct. 1, 2, 3. Can't be. So we have Cole, we have Richard, we have Noah, and we have Chris. I'm gonna try to do this mathematically. We have question 1 to 6. Okay, he answered B, C, D, C, B, C, A, B, A, C. Okay. Score of 1. Score of 5. Okay, target score. Okay, this person should have a 4. Richard should have 4. Noah should have 4. And Chris should have 3. Then we can do a diff here. That minus this. And the diff needs to be 0 for all of them. So now what we can do is we can experiment with different solutions. For example, if the solution here is B, everything changes, and we need to get this to go to 0 for all of them. Forgot to do score 6. So I think this is definitely C. I think here we're pretty good. I'm pretty confident about this, about answer 6 being C. Then answer 3 is likely A. But that means Chris is doing too good. Now, which realm did not ally with Fen-Ares during the war? I would say that's Nuance, but no one said that. Iraja is in the south, Arch Ares is in the north, and Fen-Ares is in the middle. All options are from Orindia. So 5, I'm really not sure. It's either B or A. Let's go with A for now. It's even worse. Let's go with B. Then answer 4. How long did the war take? 2 people said 22, so here I'm inclined to go with C. I'm inclined to go with A here because that's what 2 people said. Then answer 2. Reddington, Oris. Either B or C. Okay, maybe like that. And then answer A, we have Teskin, Desiletes, Teskin. So maybe that's B. Okay. So that would be my guess, but it's incorrect. What if we choose Desiletes here? Desiletes. That just means Chris is doing too well on something. Maybe 5 is the Arch Ares. And then this is General Teskin. I don't know. It really is quite the gamble. Which realm did not ally with Fen-Ares? But that would mean that that means they were enemies of the Fen-Ares, no? And if we look at so the political statement was to swap these 2 around, which means maybe Nuance should go over to the left side to whoever those people are, and they want to have Vera over because Orindia aligns closer to Vera and less with Nuance. So I think Nuance is probably the one that didn't come to help. That would be 5C. I could write a program that just goes through all of them, runs all combinations until we get all zeros here. That's a bit boring, no? I think I'm gonna leave it at that for now. I think I'm missing information. I'm not sure if the idea is that we can deduce it from these sheets. It's definitely possible, but I don't think you have to use a matrix or anything to figure it out. I think it should be more obvious based on knowledge of the game. Yeah. So I made this table here a while back, and I think we might be able to fill out a few more things. So we know that the hourglass, which is a Raja, is purple. So I think we can put a Raja here. However it's written. Raja, something like that. So the square with circular ends, that's the Isle of Orsay. Orsay, something like that. That's black. Those are the losers of the war. They were pushed back, maybe. Fen Ares. I would say Fen Ares is the middle part, but it's called Orindia Ares now. Not sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we are missing the Arch Ares and Orindia Ares. Missing Vera and Korarika and Morajai. We know that Morajai has the bridge symbol. Korarika has the down arrow. Vera has the, let's call it a toe. I don't know what that symbol is. Let's call it a toe. Orindia Ares has a 1, 2, 3, 4 hexagon, and the Arch Ares have the mountain, and the Fen Ares. Oh no, wait, the Fen Ares are the Orindi. Huh. So that's what's confusing to me. I think this part here is the Fen Ares. Or maybe this part. But they were pushed back to the Isles. So maybe the Isles are not actually Isles. Maybe this is Fen. No, it doesn't make any sense. And then... But the way I do understand it is that these are the invaders. So whoever has the hexagon is red. Then these are not the Fen Ares. Oh, we're missing nuance. And this is the sigil that we have unlocked. I think that's all I can take from this right now. Maybe those are the Fen Ares? I'm not sure. I don't know. Okay, here, classroom to the right would be good. Oh no. I don't have a key anymore. I got a bit too carried away with the classes. Ah, dang. Oh, I just saw that we have the buff is shown here. Interesting. Cool. But not everything is lost yet. We can still get to the foundation through the underground pass. Do 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 do. Oh, but only if we have a key card. I didn't realize. Alright, I think we have to call it a day here since we just can't continue anymore. I didn't pay enough attention to get enough resources. I was so occupied with classrooms. But we did get 6 classrooms, so we know how to get to 8 now. We just need to be a little bit more careful next time. We had the east-facing campus, which is actually correct. 6 classrooms library, east wing favored. That is true. Alright people, today we learned a few things about the geography and history of this whole place. We'll see if we can piece all the info together when we need to complete the final exam or fill the sigils. I don't think it is necessary that we fully understand it yet. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care. Bye.